Once again, good morning, Leslie, Sandra, Santi. Thank you for being on time and in time. That's very important. It's a pleasure. So yesterday we talked about the difference among some words like pass, failed, mistake, study, teach, right? We practice a lot of that words. So today the idea is to work on past simple. We're going to review it, okay? So I'm going to share my screen. In that way we can start. Okay, before I start past simple, do you have any question about the previous word I mentioned? I mean, lost, fail, miss, teach, study, take. That's clear. That words are clear. Yes? How does word work? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know. So now we're going to start here in past simple. It says grammar reference, page 128, 2020, sorry. I think this is 2 pages before. Okay, yes, past simple. So when we talk about verb tenses, or when we talk about verbs, we need to be careful and we need to keep in mind that there's verb to be. Verb to be is an exception, it's special, right? It's unique. So verb to be have two possibilities for the past simple. Was, or were, right? So it says I, he, she, it was for affirmative or wasn't for negative. Here, yesterday. And for you with a or plural nouns, we use were. You with a were here yesterday or you with a weren't here yesterday. Do you have any question about verb to be past simple? Because this is a review. We have
Okay.
just two possibilities, was or were, that's all. Anyway, if you have any question, don't hesitate, let me know. So now, for question is as easier as always. We just started with verb to be. So, was I, he, or she, or it here yesterday? So, we started verb to be, the subject, and the complement, plus question mark. Always in interrogative form, we use question mark, right? Were you with they here yesterday? So we started with verb to be, and then subject and complement. Remember that with verb to be, we don't use auxiliaries, okay? With verb to be, we don't use auxiliaries. So for short answer, for yes or no question, were you here yesterday? So we have two possibilities. Yes, I were, or no, pardon, yes, I was, or no, I weren't. So yes, I, he, she, it was. Yes, you, they were. Or no, I, he, she, it wasn't. Or we, they weren't. Guys, so far, do you have any question? This is just verb to be. Short answers for yes or no question. Remember that yes or no questions are questions to which we can answer yes or no. We have two possibilities, yes or no. That's all. Leslie, so far so good.
Yes, mister.
Okay, thank you. Remember, if you have any question, don't hesitate and let me know. I'm going fast because it is just a review. Anyway, if you have any doubt, let me know. So then, when we talk about other verbs, different from verb to be, we have two possibilities. Regular verbs or irregular verbs, right? Santi, tell us about regular verbs. What do you remember?
Regular verbs are verbs that in past we add d or ed.
Okay, the or ed. Okay, thank you, Santi. You're right. So regular verbs follows a rule. And the rule is add ed at the end. That's all for regular verbs. And for irregular verbs, Sandra, tell us about the irregular verbs, please. What do you remember? What do you know?
in Spanish.
Okay, let's try it in English, at least. No worries about making mistakes.
Okay. In the irregular verb, change the form.
Okay, thank you. You're right. So irregular verb, change the form. Okay, thank you, Sandra. You're right. You did it pretty good. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So, that's when we talk affirmative sentences, right? When we talk about affirmative sentences, we need to be careful. Is the verb it's regular or irregular? If the verb is regular, we add ed. If the verb is irregular, we need to know how it changed, right? We have to know it. There's no rules for that. So, positive and negative form. It doesn't matter the subject. It doesn't matter. It works the same for everybody. So, first of all, affirmative, we have the verb play. And play is a regular verb, so we add ed at the end, right? Because it's regular. So, I, you, we, they, he, she, it, whatever, play tennis yesterday. Be careful with the time expression. Remember that we use past simple for action that happened in the past and finish it, right? Finish in the past. So that's why yesterday, the time expression yesterday is a finished time, okay? Then for negative, we use an auxiliary. Leslie, do you know or do you remember which auxiliary do we use for past simple?
Repeat and remember.
Okay, do you know which auxiliary do we use for past simple?
Okay, past simple.
Auxiliary. Which
Au-
auxiliary do we use?
Past simple is auxiliary for do or does. No, did.
No. To did. Thank you.
Did.
Do and does is for present simple. Did is for past simple. Juliana, Kenneth, good morning.
Good
Welcome.
morning,
How are you
teacher.
doing? It's nice to
Fine.
see you. Okay,
Everything
great.
good.
So guys, we're reviewing past simple. We're talking about past simple. This is a review because you started past simple in A1, A2, and now we're checking in P1, okay? But it's important to manage. So, thank you. Thank you, Leslie. So, for past simple, we use auxiliary did, okay? And in negative, it's turned into didn't. Didn't for negative, okay? Didn't. And remember, when we use the auxiliary did or didn't, the verb goes in base form, like this, like play in this case. It means it's in present. It's even easier, right? We don't need to care about is regular or irregular verb. It doesn't matter. Just put the verb in base form, in present. So I, you, we, they, he, she, it didn't play tennis. Yes. Okay. When this is irregular. When means ir, right? And in present is go. So notice that some irregular verbs change a lot. So go, I'm trying to type it, change to when in past, right? It's irregular. So I, you, we, they, he, she, it went to work, but notice that when we use didn't, it come back to base form in present. I, you, we, they, she, he, it didn't go to work yesterday. Do you notice the difference? Okay. So far, do you have any question? Questions so far? No question? Okay, great. Now, interrogative. For interrogative, we use the auxiliary did. This means we start the question with did. Just did, no didn't. Didn't is negative. Didn't is did plus not. Let's see. Did plus not. Did not. Or didn't is the same. But the most common way is didn't. Okay, keep it in mind. Didn't. Okay, so question. Did I, did you, did we, did they, did she, did it, whatever. We don't care about the subject. It's always did. Play tennis yesterday or go to work yesterday. Notice that as we are using the auxiliary did, the verb goes in base form. Okay, always. when we use did or didn't, the verb goes in base form or in present. Okay, guys, so far so good? Okay, wonderful, that's great. So you're taking notes, right? Let me know when you finish to continue. Okay, while you are taking notes, let me see something before I'm going to rename it. Sure. So guys, again, I would like to remind you that in simple tenses, like past simple, we don't mix verb to be with other verbs. Be careful. Verb to be is a verb. It's a special verb that don't use an auxiliary, right? So you can use verb to be and work, or verb to be and go, or verb to be and play. That's a mistake. If you use verb to be, it's because that's the verb of the sense. Remember, verb to be means ser, alguien o algo, o estar en algún lugar, o de alguna manera, right? So, if you use verb to be, it's because you're talking about that situation. So, for example, were you a good student when you were young? ¿Fuiste un buen estudiante cuando eras joven? You're using verb to be, and you're not mixing other verbs. If you say, did you play basketball last weekend? You're not using verb to be because you're talking about play, right? So be careful, don't mix it. And remember, verb to be, don't use an auxiliary, but the other verbs, any other verb, you have to use did or didn't. Is clear, guys? Be careful because most people make that mistake. So that's why I told you. Okay. When you finish taking off, let me know, and that way we can continue, okay? And by the way, let's take advantage of the time. So here we're talking about yes or no question. Yes or no questions that are questions that the possibilities for the answer are yes or no. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. That's all, right? But there's also open question. In open question, we have to develop our answer. We can say yes or no. It is different. And we know that is a yes or no question or an open question because in yes or no question, it started with the auxiliary. This is the first part of the question. It started with the auxiliary. And in open question, it started with a WH question. Like what, which, why, because, right? If the question started with one of these words, it's an open question. For example, what's your name? You can answer yes or no. My name is blah, 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 blah. How are you? You can answer yes or no. You have to say my name, I'm doing great or whatever. I'm okay, I'm sad, okay. And for yes or no question, did you go to school yesterday? Yes or no? Did you eat pizza last weekend? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. We have just two possibilities, yes or no. And apply for present simple, past simple, whatever, right? Do you usually go to the cinema? Yes, I do. No, I don't. If the question starts with the auxiliary, it's a yes or no question. But if the question starts with a WH question, it's an open question, okay? Do you finish taking notes? Okay, wonderful, guys. So far, do you have any question? No questions? Okay, so let's continue. So it said, the spelling of regular past simple verbs. For regular verbs, as Santi mentioned it, we add ed to the base form of the verb, or D if the verb already ends in E. Thank you, Santi. So, for verbs ending in a consonant plus Y, add IED. For example, present simple, study, past simple, studied. So, remember, we drop the Y and we add ID, IED. Carry, carried, ending in a vowel plus consonant with the stress on the last syllable. Double the final consonant. Plant, plant. Preferred, preferred. Drop, drop it. Okay. So ending in a vowel plus a vowel plus a consonant. So A-N-E-R-O-P. with the stress on the last syllable. We make the stress on the last syllable. Just one syllable here. So plan, drop. It's just one syllable. Prefer. The stress is in the last syllable. We drop the last consonant in R, P, and add ED. Okay, this is not that common. So no worries. This is not that common. Okay, we almost finished. No worries with the explanation. So started participating, practicing. If you have any question, don't hesitate and let me know, please. Okay, it's okay? Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. Now, it says, ending a vowel plus L. Double the L and add ED. So, travel, control. Vowel E and finishes in L. Vowel O and finishes in L. So, traveled and controlled with double L. Ending in a vowel plus consonant with no stress in the last syllable. Happen, happened, visit, visited. In other words, we just add ed. We don't care about this. Just add ed, okay? And finally, one of the most important part, the uses. When we use past simple, this is extremely important, guys. So we use the past simple to talk about past action, events, state with had finished action. Jenny was tired after she went ice skating. This action had finished, right? Repeated past action. I cycled to the university every day when I was a student. Repeated action. And finally, a sequence of action in the past. So I left home, comma, I walked to the station and caught the train. A sequence of action, one action after another one. Okay, these are the uses of past simple. So this is the summary of past simple. So far, do you have any question? No question? Okay. Sandra, when you finish taking notes, let me know, okay? Okay, thank you. Let's come back to the page 16. Now it says working pairs. Before university, Emily went to Mexico City to do some work experience. Discuss the differences you think she found between her life in Canada and in Mexico. So, Santi, what do you think about this? Differences he found between her life in Canada and in Mexico. By the way, guys, think about it. Difference in her life between Canada and Mexico.
Canada is more safest than Mexico. Safer than Mexico.
Safer, okay. It's safer. It's more safer than Mexico. What is, Santi?
Also is colder.
Colder, okay. You're using comparative and connectors. I like it. And at least one thing more, Santi. One more thing. Maybe okay, you mentioned the weather. What about the language?
In Canada, it's a different language. Is it in English or French? I don't know.
Okay, both actually. It's depending on the part of the Canada, but I speak French and English. So we imagine that Emily learned English or French or maybe both, right? Thank you, Santi. Juliana, what about you? What do you think? The difference? Imagine you live in Mexico and then you move to Canada.
Another difference is the population.
Okay, the population.
Population people in Mexico City, the population is mayor.
Mayor is higher.
Mayor is what is the word?
Higher.
Higher is more, no, is higher than Canada.
Okay, what is, Juliana? One.
The population in Mexico City is 20 million people,
Wow.
and St. Andrews, Canada, the population is or
Is
are.
population is
The population is 2,000,
Just
around 2,000 people.
okay. Okay, thank you, Juliana. Leslie, what about you? What do you think?
What about me?
So, the difference you think she found between her life in Canada and in Mexico. She's from Mexico City and moved to Canada.
Yes, mister. And
What about the economy?
the
Or the
economy.
opportunities? People?
Okay, and in Canada. Okay, Canada was
Keep going.
was how do you say in English? O sea, tener más oportunidades, o sea, sería have more opportunities.
Yes, have more opportunities. In Canada, you have more opportunities
Okay.
than in Mexico.
In Canada have more opportunities than Mexico.
Than Mexico, than.
Than Mexico, I'm sorry.
Okay, opportunities. What kind of opportunities? What type of opportunities?
Study and working.
Okay.
The better working. Better working.
Better opportunities to apply a good job. Okay, Leslie, I agree. Thank you. Kenneth, what do you think?
Insecurity.
Security. Develop your idea, please.
For example, Mexico has the cartels, the cartels, and Canada is more secure than Mexico.
Okay, it's more safer. It's safer than Mexico. Okay,
Sí.
thank you. Right. Actually, Mexico is pretty dangerous in that way, and Canada probably is more calm. Okay, thank you. Finally, the last but not least, Sandra, tell us, what do you think?
I think Canada is cleaner than many cities in Mexico. Mexico has more colorful festival than Canada. Canada is more expensive than Mexico. Mexico has more sunny days than Canada.
Okay, of course, I agree. Okay, Sandra, thank you. Well done. Good information. Okay, guys, so far so good. So now it says, listen to Emily talking about her experience. Make notes on how the city, shops, and entertainment were different. So, Emily is tell us about the difference between Mexico and Canada. Okay. It says working pairs, write interview question using you and the past sim. Okay, now, first of all, let's focus on this activity, okay? We're going to listen. Let me see. I'm going to play the audio.
Unit 2, Grammar, Exercise 2. Emily Gales.
Could you hear clearly?
finishing her degree in chemistry.
Está muy bajo el audio, teacher.
Okay, give
Yes,
me a
please,
moment.
please.
So I'm going to play from my phone. Give me a moment. Oh, this is track. Oh. Hold on. Okay. This one here. Okay, guys, let's see. This way.
Two.
Better?
Exercise 2. Emily Cales finishing her degree.
Is better, guys? Okay, great. Wonderful. So let's listen again.
2. Grammar. Exercise 2. Emily Cales finishing her degree in chemistry right now. She's here with us today to talk about the 9 months she spent abroad when she left school. Hello, Emily.
Hi,
So, where did you go?
I went to Mexico for 9 months and I worked in a laboratory.
Young people often go straight to university in their own country when they leave school. Why did you decide to work abroad?
When I left school, I wanted to get some work experience to be sure that I really wanted to study chemistry and I wanted to improve my Spanish. Mexico City's the capital, of course, and it's also the largest Spanish-speaking city in the world.
How did you find a place in the laboratory?
My dad contacted an agency, and they found me a place to do work experience in a research center.
Where did you stay?
I stayed with Alicia and her family in Mexico City. Alicia's around my age, and we got on really well.
Did you speak Spanish before you went?
Yes, I did. I studied French and Spanish at school, and I thought I was good at languages. But when I got to Mexico, I couldn't say anything. It was awful.
How did you feel when you first arrived?
To tell you the truth, when I arrived, I was scared. Mexico City is so different from my hometown. It's enormous. And of course, I didn't know anyone.
Did you like the city?
I liked it a lot. You see, there's so much to see and do, unlike St. Andrews, my hometown. There are shopping centers, museums, large cinemas with a choice of films, and then there are restaurants with food from all over the world.
Did you enjoy the experience?
Oh, yes, I did. I loved working in the laboratory. My Spanish also got better, and I even began to dream in Spanish. I made so many really good friends, and Alicia is coming to stay with me very soon.
Thank you, Emily. And if you'd like to know more about getting work experience abroad, contact us.
Okay, guys, we're going to listen again. For sure, no worries. But first of all, we're going to check some vocabulary. So, guys, what is the meaning of chemistry? Chemistry.
No.
Química. Chemistry.
Química.
Química, no worries. Abroad. Abroad. She was abroad. She is from Canada, not from Mexico, sorry, from Canada, and she was abroad for 9 months in Mexico. Imagine you are from Ecuador, right? And imagine that you are in USA, so you are abroad.
In another country.
In another country, en el extranjero. Okay, thank you, Santi. In another country. Well done. Alicia. Who is Alicia?
Una amiga que ella hizo.
The Mexican
Mexico.
friend. Okay.
Mexican
Awful.
friends.
Awful. It was awful.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Horrible,
terrible.
horrible. The synonym of horrible.
Yes, great job. You're on fire. Enormous.
Big, the biggest.
Yes, huge. Enormous.
Huge.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and this is a collocation, made friends. Made friends. When we talk about hacer un amigo, we say made friends or make friends, okay? So I'm going to send you these words through the chat. I'm trying to do it at least. Give me a moment. Okay. Now, let's listen again. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Let's listen.
2. Size 2. Emily Kale's finishing her degree in chemistry right now. She's here with us today to talk about the 9 months she spent abroad when she left school. Hello, Emily.
Hi.
So, where did you go?
I went to Mexico for 9 months and I worked in a laboratory.
Young people often go straight to university in their own country when they leave school. Why did you decide to work abroad?
When I left school, I wanted to get some work experience to be sure that I really wanted to study chemistry and I wanted to improve my Spanish. Mexico City is the capital, of course, and it's also the largest Spanish-speaking city in the world.
How did you find a place in the laboratory?
My dad contacted an agency and they found me a place to do work experience in a research center.
Where did you stay?
I stayed with Alicia and her family in Mexico City. Alicia's around my age and we got on really well.
Did you speak Spanish before you went?
Yes, I did. I studied French and Spanish at school, and I thought I was good at languages. But when I got to Mexico, I couldn't say anything. It was awful.
How did you feel when you first arrived?
To tell you the truth, when I arrived, I was scared. Mexico City is so different from my hometown. It's enormous. And of course, I didn't know anyone.
Did you like the city?
I liked it a lot. You see, there's so much to see and do, unlike St. Andrews, my hometown. There are shopping centers, museums, large cinemas with a choice of films, and then there are restaurants with food from all over the world.
Did you enjoy the experience?
Oh, yes, I did. I loved working in the laboratory. My Spanish also got better, and I even began to dream in Spanish. I made so many really good friends, and Alicia is coming to stay with me very soon.
Okay, guys.
Thank you, Emily. And if you'd like to know more about getting work experience abroad, contact us.
So we're going to check some more vocabulary and then we answer the activity, okay? Improve. What does it mean to improve?
Mejorar.
Mejorar. Largest Spanish-speaking city in the world. Is that all?
Largest.
Largest. Largest.
Más,
Más
Spanish-speaking.
largo.
más grande.
Más
Más
grande, in
largo.
this
Más
case,
grande.
más grande. La ciudad más grande del mundo que habla español. It's Mexico City. To tell you the truth. To tell you the
To
truth.
tell you, to tell
To tell
you
you the truth. Truth.
truth.
Truth.
Truth.
Ujú,
Verdad.
ujú. To tell you the truth. Para decirte la verdad, como para ser sincero, siendo honesto,
Ujú.
something like that, ¿sí?
Tell you the truth.
Food from all over the world. Food from all over the world.
Por sobre todo el mundo.
Food
Food.
from all over the world. Food. What is the meaning of food? Food with D. Comida. From all over the world. Comida de todo el mundo. You can find food from all over the world. And finally, got better. My Spanish got better.
Mejoró mucho.
Mejoró. Okay, guys. Well done. You are everybody. Yes. So now let's try to answer. I need to take the attendance, but I'm waiting for Kenneth. Please don't let me forget it. Por favor, no me van a olvidar que tengo que tomar asistencia. No la he tomado. Okay. So let's answer to the activity. It says, make notes on how the city, shops, and entertainment were different. So, Santi, tell us.
Sorry, teacher.
This one. Listen to Emily and talking about her experiences. Make notes on how the city, shops, and entertainment were different. Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Um, Emily says that the Mexico City, it was very different than her hometown. It was very big and it has a lot to do. It mentioned museums, restaurants, malls, I think too, and any else?
Okay, that's all, Santi. That's enough. Thank you. Leslie, what about you? What did you understand?
Yes, mister. I think Emily work, love work, and love your work in laboratory.
Laboratories. Mhm.
Yes. Abroad work experience. Um, she said study language and Espanol,
Spanish and
Spanish, yes.
what else?
And language, o sea,
Two languages. She studied two languages at school. Spanish
yes,
and
and English. No,
no, because she's a native speaker. She didn't study English. Spanish and no estudió inglés porque ella es nativa del inglés. Ella
claro,
estudió
yes.
español y French.
French, yes.
French. Okay, Leslie, that's enough. Thank you. I really appreciate it. No worries. Sandra, what about you? Tell us.
Mexico City.
Yes. I mean, we're going to answer this one. Make notes on how the city, shops, and entertainment were different. Talking about Mexico and Canada. As Auntie said, she mentioned
Okay.
that in Mexico there's many more things to do. Like what? Or what are
To
the
do
differences?
museums, large cinema, with a choice of films, restaurants with food from all over the world.
Okay, great, Sandra. Yes, thank you so much. So, large cinemas with choice films, o sea, con muchas películas para elegir. And restaurant with food all over the world. Thank you. Juliana, what about you? Your notes. Let's see.
Um, mm, 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 mm. When she stayed in Mexico, she was 9 months in Mexico. She worked in laboratory, and this job. A ver, she could no, her language is was better
Got better.
before good better.
Got because it's in past.
No,
Better in present, got better in past.
her language got better after the trip.
Okay, after this
The
experience.
trip. Her dad, she could trip to Mexico because her dad contact the agency, and when she arrived to Mexico, she stayed with Alicia, with Alicia's family, and Alicia has around her age. And when she arrived, she was scared in the beginning, because when she was at the high school, she studied French and Spanish, but she arrived to Mexico. She forget all the language.
Okay, thank you, Juliana. So, travel, not trip. Trip is a noun, travel is the action, right? I mean, trip es un viaje, pero si nos referimos a viajar, travel, a movernos, right? Okay, well done, guys. You did it pretty good. Congratulations. So now let's continue. It says, in a moment, me perdieron. Okay, here we are. Work in pairs now. We're going to do it individually. Write the interview question using you. I mean, we have to use this pronoun and the past simple. So, for example, we have where go. So with this, we write a question. Where do you go? Number two, let's do number two as an example. Why decided to work abroad? So, why did you decide to work abroad? Okay, so you have to do the same with the question from 3 to 8. Okay, go ahead. You have 5 minutes to do it.
In the chat?
In the chat, please. Write the questions. Good listening comprehension. You did it very good, by the way. Congratulations. All of you. Well done. So here we are. So 5. Wonderful. Okay, let me see. When do you have finished it? Hey, gosh. You want to see you have finished? Okay, let me see. Okay, Santi, let me see. Okay, Santi, thank you. Santi, you're right. Well done. Kenneth, let me see. Where did you go? You did it. Okay, how did you find a place in the laboratory? Where did you speak Spanish before go? And first round, you like saying, did you enjoy this place? Okay, guys, 1 minute, 1 minute more, and then we check it, okay? We socialize it. Okay, guys, so let's check it. So the questions are, how did you find a place in the laboratory? Where do you stay? Did you speak Spanish before go? How do you feel when the first arrived? Do you like the city? Did you enjoy the experience? That's all. Do you have any question about the questions? The one who said it in the chat, you did it pretty good. Okay, guys. Los que lo enviaron en el chat, las preguntas están bien. Congratulations. If you have any question, let me know, please. Si tienen alguna pregunta, díganme, okay? And to finish, we're going to work on this one, the last one. It says, listen again and complete Emilia's answer. We're going to listen again. I went to Mexico for 9 months. I get some work experience and improve my Spanish. Let's listen. Let's find out it.
2. Grammar. Exercise 2. Emily Cale's finishing her degree in chemistry right now. She's here with us today to talk about the 9 months she spent abroad when she left school. Hello, Emily.
Hi.
So, where did you go?
I went to Mexico for 9 months and I worked in a laboratory.
Young people often go straight to university in their own country when they leave school. Why did you decide to work abroad?
When I left school, I wanted to get some work experience to be.
So, they were here. I what? Wanted. Great job, Sandra. To get some work experience and improve my Spanish. Let's continue.
To be sure that I really wanted to study chemistry and I wanted to improve my Spanish. Mexico City is the capital, of course, and it's also the largest Spanish-speaking city in the world.
How did you find a place in the laboratory?
My dad contacted an agency.
My dad
Contacted.
contacted an agency and they me a place.
Found me a place
Found.
And they
Found.
found me a place. I with Alicia and her family.
to do work experience in a research center.
Where did you stay?
I stayed with Alicia and her family in Mexico.
I
Stayed.
stayed with Alicia and her family in Mexico. Yes, I did.
City. Alicia's around my age and we got on really well.
Did you speak Spanish before you went?
Yes, I did. I studied French.
I
Studied.
studied French and Spanish at school. When I scared.
School. Thought I was good at languages, but when I got to Mexico, I couldn't say anything. It was awful.
When
I went to Mexico.
when I went Mexico.
Where
Arrived.
did you stay?
I stayed with Alicia.
When I
Yes.
When I got to Mexico.
got.
And her family in Mexico City. Alicia's around my age, and we got on really well.
Did you speak Spanish before you went?
Yes, I did. I studied French and Spanish at school, and I thought I was good at languages. But when I got to Mexico, I couldn't say anything. It was awful.
Did you feel when you first?
Okay, in other words, porque acá lo parafrasean. I was scared.
It was scared.
I couldn't say any word. It was awful. Solo que acá lo cambiaron un poquito.
It was
I
scared.
eat a lot.
First arrived.
To tell you the truth, when I arrived, I was scared.
It was
Mexico
scared.
City is so different from my hometown. It's enormous. And of course, I didn't know anyone.
Did you like the city?
I liked it a lot.
I
I like it.
like it. Yeah, you're on fire. A lot.
See,
like it.
there's so much to see and do, unlike St. Andrews, my hometown. There are shopping centers, museums, large cinemas with a choice of films, and then there are restaurants with food from all over the world.
Did you enjoy the experience?
Oh, yes, I did. I loved working in the laboratory.
Sorry, I
Love
love-
working in the
love
lab.
working in a laboratory. Okay, guys, you're on fire. You did it pretty good. Congratulations. That's all. I'm going to take a screenshot. And that's all for today. Thank you so much. You did it pretty good. See you tomorrow and
teacher.
take care. Bye bye.
you
Thank you
tomorrow.
so much.
Bye.
Have a nice day.